Howdy, y'all. It's everybody's favorite Lovecraft, P.H. Lovecraft, and I am so delighted to have the opportunity to read to you today's story. Now, we're all getting nice and close because this here is a bedtime story. So, go get yourself a hot toddy or a warm cup of milk and cuddle up as we listen to The 5 Stages of Sleep by Nikki Nelson-Hicks. Hello. Don't scream. Please, don't. Don't scream or run away. Not that you could. The doors are all locked and only the night nurses are on call. Frankly, you don't want to bother them. It's been my experience, and I have had many, many encounters with such folk, that people who work night shifts are generally the most disagreeable sort. It's the circadian rhythm, you see. Not enough sunlight. It messes with their sense of propriety, and honestly, no one gets paid well enough to put up with shrieks and wet bed sheets at 2 a.m., so calm down. I need to explain to you what happened and why it happened. It's my way of an apology. I don't have long before the pills you tried to hide under your tongue from the nurse take effect, so pay attention. There are 5 stages of sleep. Did you know that? I heard this one day, either on the radio or the television. I couldn't see from where I was lying. You were home from school sick with chicken pox or mono, one or the other. Time isn't easy to measure there under your bed. Hours, days, months, generations can go by. It's all the same to me. Still, I loved those times most of all, the sick days when you were bedridden, feverish, moored to your bed, the mattress sagging just a little in the middle. I would caress your bottom, or thump it as the mood struck. Did you feel me? No? That hurts, but it doesn't matter. There were our times, and I treasured those memories. I enjoyed reading comic books that would slide behind the headboard, and later the other magazines you would hide from mother as your taste grew more lascivious. Naughty, naughty boy. Yet none of those lurid photographs piqued my sense of wonder in me as did those words. There are 5 stages of sleep. 5 stages. 5. Fascinating. Normally I resign myself to the shadows underneath the bedside, but being a creature of curiosity with plenty of leisure time at my command, I decided to test this idea. And luckily, I had a handy, if not knowingly willing, test subject. You. And I am truly sorry. Mea culpa. It was because of what I learned while watching you go through those stages of sleep that I did what I did, and then you did what you did, and, well, you know how that ended. I hope you'll forgive me once I explain the situation fully. Ready? Curl up with your pillow and listen. Stage 1. Alpha. That sounds so aloof and academic, doesn't it? Like something carved in Greek letters on a cold granite mausoleum wall. On the contrary, it's the most pleasant stage of all, that in-between stage where the stress of the day slowly bleeds away and your muscles relax and succumb to the inevitable. It's my favorite stage, to be honest. Our special time where I crawl next to you and watch the years melt from your face as the lines faded away and the child whose hair I pulled while he slept reemerged from behind that adult mask. Interesting fact, during this stage, you are at your most vulnerable, most suggestible. It's like a door, and I cross the threshold freely, and I am welcomed. During this soft, drowsy time, your brain conjures up fanciful visions of places and hears things like bells of voices telling you dark, blood-red stories of things that were, things to come, and crooked, broken things that should never, ever be. Sometimes the muscles will jerk as if you are saving yourself from a dangerous imaginary fall. Here's an insider tip. That's not imaginary. Stages 2 to 4 are transitional. You go from one to the other step by step, like a ladder descending into a pit. Your body temperature lowers and your breathing gets slower and slower until it is like you are mimicking death. slipping away further and further from me. I do my best to follow you through this maze. I want to keep you safe. Remember that. I only wanted you to be safe. Stage 5 is the cruelest stage. Your brain is so active, dreams flying left and right, yet your body is paralyzed, unable to move, to react, to run away. Do you remember those dreams where the monsters are rushing at you, coming from all 4 walls and slithering up from the Swiss cheese holes in the floor? Your heart beats faster, but you can't run away. Even your voice fails you as you try to scream, but only small whimpers escape from your lips. Don't deny that. I've heard you. It's so unfair, don't you think? And I do. It broke my heart to see you suffer, my friend. I couldn't stand the injustice any longer. That's why I unlocked you. I pulled a few synapses here, blew a magic word into your ear, and gave you the gift to react, to run, to get the .45 Magnum gun you keep in the dresser drawer by your bed when you travel, and fight back. Who knew hotel walls were that thin, that bullets could travel that far? So you see, in my defense, despite the unpleasantness for the family in the room next door, the police, the trial, sentence to this institution, what I did out of love for you. Really. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I can tell by the way your eyes are struggling to focus on me. The medicine has taken effect. I'm glad we got to talk, at least for a few minutes. I hope I helped. I hope you remember in the morning. And don't worry about the nightmares. I hear the pills stop you from dreaming. Mostly. And don't be lonely. I'll be under there, in the shadows. Always. I done been P.H. Lovecraft, y'all. Y'all stay bad now.